These are the materials we will need for this game. We will need the Stage 7 specific game board as well as the Stage 7 specific spinner. In order to utilize this as a spinner, you will also need a pencil and a paper clip so that as such it can be a spinner. We will need one dice as well as two coloring utensils. They must be different colors, but could be crayons, markers, or highlighters. We will be playing this game with a partner, and me and my partner will each have our own unique color. I am going to be the red player at first for this example, and I'm going to show you how the game gets started. The first thing that we do is we roll our dice, and we use that dice to be our first factor. My first factor is 5. Now I'm going to spin the spinner in order to find out my second factor. My second factor is 6. Well, I know that 5 times 6 is 30. Now, I have stated that fact correctly, but take a look. It's not on my game board. If you have that happen to you, it's okay. Just go ahead and try again until you do find a product on the game board. I'm going to roll again. My next factor is 3, and I'm going to spin to get my second factor. My second factor is 8, right? It's more in the 8 than the 7. Well, I know that 3 times 8 is 24. That product is on the game board. Since I'm the red player, I now get to use my red crayon to claim one of the line segments that surrounds the 24. I'm going to color in this one. You choose a line segment and you claim it in your color. So now that color is red. It is no longer the red player's turn, it's now the blue player's turn. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to roll the dice to get one factor. My first factor is 3. They're going to spin the spinner to get the second factor. Uh-oh, I found before, oh, this is different. I see that 3 times 6 is 18. Is 18 on my game board? It is. So now I'm going to use my blue color and I'm going to claim one of these line segments. I'm going to claim this one right here. But once again, you get to choose which line segment you're going to claim. You and your partner are going to go back and forth, practicing those multiplication stacks and claiming line segments. Two things you do need to note to play this game. First of all, just like we saw, there will be times where your product is not on the board, or there also may be times where you can't claim a line segment because they're all filled in. If that happens, it's okay. Just roll and spin again until you do find a line segment that you can claim. The next thing that I want you to notice, boys and girls, is as we're playing this game, let's say that we've been playing for a while. Let's say that my game board is looking like this now. Notice I have two products that only have one remaining line segment. So let's pretend like it's the blue player's turn. Let's pretend like they rolled a 5 and they spun and they got the 8. Well, I know that 5 times 8 is 40. When I find my product on the board, notice there's only one line segment left. When that happens, it's a very special turn because not only do you color in that line segment, but you also get to capture this square. I claim or capture the square by coloring in that box blue. And now, this is my box, it is blue. We play back and forth until we achieve a certain number of captured squares. A winner is named when a player is able to capture 3 squares. So let's pretend that it is the blue player's turn. And the blue player has rolled a 5 and has spun and gotten a 7. Well, I know that 5 times 7 is 35. So I take my crayon and I take a look. Look, here is my product. There's only one line remaining. So I color in that line and I capture the square. And as I capture the square, notice I have captured 3 squares. One, two, three. That means that the blue player has won the game. Those squares do not have to be in a row. They can be anywhere on the game board as long as they have captured 3.